Surplus Land Acts are federal laws under which Congress opened portions of Indian reservation land for settlement by non-Indians. In Nebraska versus Parker, the Supreme Court considered whether such land remains part of the reservation. In the 1700s, the Omaha Indian tribe settled in present-day Nebraska. In the mid-1800s, the tribe twice ceded portions of its reservation land to the United States government in exchange for money. In 1872, the tribe wanted to make a third sale, but Congress instead passed a Surplus Land Act authorizing the Secretary of the Interior to sell land on the reservation's west side to non-members on the tribe's behalf. But only a small portion of the land sold. In 1882, Congress again authorized the Secretary to sell the same land on the reservation's west side. Pursuant to that act, after tribe members chose a handful of individual allotments, the Secretary opened up the remaining land to settlement by non-members. W.E. Peebles was a non-member who bought a portion of the land and founded the small village of Pender, Nebraska. Most of Pender's residents were non-members, and very few tribe members lived on the reservation's west side. Thus, the tribe had never enforced its laws or attempted to exercise jurisdiction over the west side. However, in 2006, the tribe attempted to enforce a liquor ordinance against Pender retailers. The ordinance required retailers to obtain liquor licenses and imposed a sales tax on liquor sales to be collected by the tribe. Several Pender retailers sued members of the Omaha Tribal Council, challenging the ordinance. The retailers argued that Pender was no longer within the reservation and thus that the tribe lacked the authority to regulate liquor sales in Pender. Nebraska intervened on the retailers' behalf, seeking an injunction to stop the tribe from exercising jurisdiction over the land that was subject to the 1882 Act. The district court found that because the text and context of the act didn't show Congress's explicit intent to diminish the reservation, Pender and the remaining west side land were rightly subject to Indian law. Therefore, the district court ruled against Nebraska, holding that the tribe had the authority to pass and enforce the ordinance. The Eighth Circuit affirmed, and the United States Supreme Court granted cert.